Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Yes. So, I will just little brief you what is this and why we started this. What was the purpose? Basically, we are seeing that most of the people, especially the youth nowadays, every youth is aware about Vivekananda. They know about Ramakrishna Paramahansa. They know about the contemporary Sadguru, etc., Ravi Shankar, but they are not knowing Srila Prabhupada. They don't know much about ISKCON. So, and the gap is increasing, and the challenge is the institutions, the educational institutions, they don't allow us. Whenever we approach them, they just say that you are a religious organization, we don't allow. We want secular, right? So, no way out. Day by day, the gap is increasing, right? So, our challenge was, how do we enter in these areas, their boundary, so that they allow ISKCON to interact in these organizations, institutions, people start acknowledging us, knowing us with our name. So we felt this challenge, and then we worked out that the doors are closed for all these big universities. Each state has 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 colleges, engineering colleges, degree colleges, MBA, MCA, pharmacy colleges, medical colleges, etc. So how do we enter in them? Okay. So this was the beginning. And with that challenge, we had a brainstorming session that how do we enter in these college campus, and we put our banner, we put our board, and we conduct our event. So with that, we had a brainstorming session, and we thought that if we address some issue which is a real challenge to the society, the government and the organizations, they will open their door for us, right? If we address what they are looking at. So with that point in view, we came to the conclusion that the best topic could be cancer. Because day by day, the fear and the people being attacked by cancer is increasing. All of you must have this experience, right? The second largest cause of death in the world. Cancer is the second largest cause of death in the world. By corona, in last 3 years, 5 million people lost their life. 5 million people lost their life due to corona, whereas in 2021 alone, 10 million people lost their life due to cancer. So you can imagine. By the atom bomb at Hiroshima, 2,11,000 people lost their life. And cancer is killing 10 million people in a year. So, another very alarming point, Hare Krishna. Yes, please come. When we studied, some very alarming facts came. This slide is very important. This requires your little attention. See this, cancer by the numbers. This is very important. Please read out. 7.5% by the hereditary. So, this is very important. Only 7.5% of all cancers are due to hereditary, genetically transferred. How much? Only 7.5. Rest of the cancers are acquired. Please, this requires little attention. Rest of the cancers are acquired. What is the meaning of acquired? By the great powers, efforts, endeavor. What's your name, Prabhu? Mr. Vishal.
Prashant.
Prashant Prabhu acquired a degree in IIT. Okay? What's your good name? Mr. Vishwakiran Prabhu acquired great wealth by lots and lots of endeavor. Do you understand? So, by his own endeavor, he acquired. By his endeavors, by his hard work, he acquired. Okay? So, people are working hard to acquire cancer. This is so simple. This is not coming just from the blue. Okay? People are, now I will come to the point, you may be surprised, why shall somebody acquire cancer? Okay? They are acquiring cancer unknowingly. They are not aware. Right? If you take up some path, you don't know where it leads to. Right? Ultimately, you will go there because the path leads to that place, destination. So this is the lifestyle. If certain lifestyle is there, definitely it will result in that. Right? You agree? So, that's very important. 39% of the Americans who have carrier, because very alarming. Now, according to WHO, World Health Organization, every fourth male, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every one of the 4 male is going to get cancer at some stage of life in, he will surely have. Out of every 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of every 5 female, 1 will get cancer at some point of time in her life. This is official data. Very alarming. So, how do we, please come in, welcome. How do we prevent it? What can we do? Right? This is a really question. And the good point, now I told the bad, the good. Please be attentive. The good part is, according to World Health Organization experts, all the cancers specialists in the world, unanimously they agree that up to 60% of all cancers are preventable. Okay? They are preventable. According to AIIMS, Indian Institute, okay? AIIMS, the best of the oncologists from the AIIMS, they agree that 70% of all Indian cancers are preventable. So 50% of the cancers are preventable, WHO is saying, 70% are preventable, AIIMS is saying. Right? Is it not good? So, we thought, let us help people to prevent it. Okay? Cure is difficult. Prevention is easy. And this prevention is just possible by the proper awareness. Nothing else. No cost. If you are fighting somebody, if you are fighting your enemy, what will best help you is that you know in and out about your enemy. True? Yes. So, how do you know it? You discuss it. Correct? You read about it. And there is no such culture. There is no such framework. This deadly disease, people start referring to Google only when some of the member in the family or close relative gets affected. Yes or no? Yes. This is true. So when the fire is on, we are looking for water. Right? So this culture has to be changed. This has to be addressed. And then we took up this role. ISKCON Kukatpalli. We had a brainstorming session and we thought, we came to the conclusion that if we start creating an awareness on cancer and its causes and the preventive measures, the education ministry in the state will support us, will allow ISKCON to go to each and every organization, institution, educational institutions, and then we will have the name ISKCON everywhere. We'll have Srila Prabhupada everywhere. And the students, they will appreciate the role of ISKCON in society. So, the challenge that they don't know ISKCON, they don't know Srila Prabhupada will be over. Right? So, both the things will be done. Initially, our challenge was they don't know Srila Prabhupada, they don't know ISKCON. Okay? So then we took up this campaign. That was the purpose behind Kill the Cancer. Because initially when you saw this title, you might be confused what ISKCON has to do with cancer. Right? But now you will come to know that we need to do a lot with cancer. And we are seeing so many our senior devotees, right? They are losing their lives. Because knowingly or unknowingly, we are getting trapped, right, to that lifestyle. So, basically speaking, the cancer has no specific reason. No specific in the sense you can't say you did this, you did that, happened, right? So, sometimes we cannot trace out, okay, but majority of the cancers, majority of them has a direct connection. Okay? So, if the people take little precaution, they could be saved. Especially our youth, the students. So, with that purpose in mind, like see, 8 in 10 lung cancers are preventable. And 43% of cancers are directly connected with tobacco. 4-3, little less than 50, right? It's a big figure. Now this tobacco, I visit so many colleges. This year we will be completing 500 colleges across Telangana. 500. One small temple is covering 500 colleges. Okay. And we talk with them that, see sir, tobacco is not free. Right? Is it free? For your information, 1 kg of tobacco, 1 kilogram of tobacco will cost you around 7,500 rupees. Normal, not very branded. The normal cigarette, if you buy 1 kg of cigarette, you need to pay 7,500 rupees. Okay? Yes, this is the normal, least cost. So, it's not free. You are paying a lot and then you are buying. And if you take the best of almonds, Mamra Badam, which is the best, okay, every way, that's hardly 2,800 rupees kg. So this tobacco is costing double than Mamra Badam, right? So who is responsible? We need to create an awareness on it, right? People are spending hard-earned money and buying cancer. And this is preventable, right? So, then we started this campaign. that our prime purpose was to enter in these educational institutions, to have a direct connection with them. They must be knowing ISKCON, they must know about Srila Prabhupada, they must appreciate the contribution of ISKCON to the society. Right? So these were the twofold purposes for this campaign. Definitely the health is an issue. Health Ministry and Education Ministry. So we wanted the support from Health Ministry because we saw that if we go to any institution and organization, even though they know that cancer is dangerous and people are dying, they didn't allow us to conduct a session. Okay? Because they are always under fear. They see my face, they see the tilak, and they see this sikha and this dress. So they just say, sorry, everything is fine, but we can't run this. So I understood that this is real challenge. Then what I did is, I went to the education minister directly, the top head in the state. And I met his PA, and then I explained him, sir, these are the data, this is happening, and this is preventable, and we can do it. We can run the campaign. Please give us the permission. He was not agreeing. He saw me, and this, that, you are ISKCON, you are Bhagavad Gita, you are, what you have to do with cancer? I said, see, poison is poison. It will kill. Do you require some degree to say that poison will kill you? Is it not? You don't require. So I am doing the same thing. It is the lifestyle issue. People are having the wrong lifestyle. All these diseases, the recent diseases, are actually not a disease. They are the lifestyle problems, right? Whether it is diabetes, whether it is heart, whether it is cancer, all these has a direct connection with our lifestyle, okay, with the modern lifestyle. So please, sir, allow us. And it took little time. As you know, that number of, to and fro meetings, and ultimately one fine day, he agreed, okay, we give you the permission. And he drafted a letter, MOU, with ISKCON, and he signed the, okay. So our half work was over. I was very happy that now we are through. And then with that letter, I approached the chairman for Telangana Board of Higher Education. And he also signed, and he put his own website. And with that, I approached some universities, vice chancellor and chancellors. But again, I found a problem. That although they all permitted and they supported, but when on the ground level I am approaching the colleges, they are not so cooperative. They are looking for some incentive. I said, how can I give you some incentive? Right? It's not practical. We are come here, we are a voluntary organization, social organization. So you need to conduct it. So again, that challenge was there. Then we found out, we had a brainstorming session again, that there is another central government organization that is called NSS. NSS in India. Okay? This NSS has his own offices, office bearers, and lakhs of volunteers. Lakhs of volunteers in every state, every university. Okay? And this NSS is giving them lots of incentives and salaries and, different type of perks time to time. So if we align with the NSS, then everyone will be having a, incentive, and they will definitely like to join with us. So then I started talking with the chief of NSS Telangana. I found out his office, and he was sitting in the secretariat. Okay, his office was next to the education minister, a big person. And then that person made me come again and again for more than 6 months. Every time he will sit, I had to wait long and then talk to him for 2 hours, half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours sometime, and then he will have his objections. But after 6 months, one fine day, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, he agreed. Okay, done. So he drafted the conditions. We had 2 pages of MOU. This, ISKCON will do this, and that will do this, and this is how the students will be getting the certificate which is signed along with ISKCON by the chief of NSS officer. And they will get the points. Like we get points in Bhagavad Gita distribution, the students will get point in their curriculum. Okay? For this participating in this cancer awareness campaign. Okay? So now this campaign became very prestigious. Every student will like to join it. Okay? So that next challenge was also over. I was very happy. I came with that agreement. I'll show you that. We met, he is the education minister, and he is the chief of Telangana Board of Higher Secondary Education. So this National Services Scheme, this is their office in Delhi. See, this is the letter. Ministry of Education, Government of Telangana, Department of Technical Education, Naveen Mittal, IAS officer, Commissioner of Technical Education. So, he signed, this is of the recent one, I took initially in the 2018. So, he made an agreement that ISKCON can conduct this program in all the colleges across Telangana. So he said that first year I will give you only one university. If we are satisfied, then we will renew for more. I said, okay sir, give me for one. And he gave me permission for JNTU University. JNTU University has 370 engineering colleges and 70 pharmacy colleges affiliated to JNTU University in Telangana. So that was next challenge, and then I started working on it, and every day I would go to some or other college, talk to the management, convince them and ask them to conduct this program. Now what we designed is elocution competition. It was not a monologue, because if I speak and if I tell them no tobacco, no boy is ready to listen, right? They will shout on me, they will be yelling, they will be hooting, right? So no point. If I go and tell that don't touch alcohol, they will say we will not touch you. Huh? Please go out, right? So we didn't do that. We made our campaign that it is an elocution competition. You need to speak, and the best student will be getting the award. And that award is signed by NSS head, okay, and ISKCON. So that has a value. In your curriculum, you can show. And that worked. That worked. Each college, minimum 30, maximum 80. 80 students started participating in this campaign. And they would study about cancer. When we are trying to force, they are resisting. But now, the ball is in their court. You understood? Now they are studying, they are Google. what is cancer, why it happens, what are the reasons. Okay? Everything they are studying. They make their notes. They prepare a powerful presentation. And 30, 40, 50 of them they speak, and their fellow students, they are sitting as the audience. Imagine. 500 students are sitting and listening, and these 50 students are talking. How impressive it will be. When they are saying, they are very receptive. They pay attention. If I say that, no tobacco, no alcohol, you will just say, get out, right? They are not ready to listen their parents, right? The professor cannot tell them. But this worked out because the ball was in their court. And they didn't knew that my plan is to educate them on this. They thought it is an elocution competition and there is a glamour because we are getting certificate. And what I did, we have good relation with the media. I have very good relation with the rapport with the media in the state. So every time I will conduct some event, the media will cover very nicely. So these students' picture I started sending them. This college competition was done, Mr. So-and-so, he was the first, he was second, he was third, and their name and their picture. Oh, yes. If we participate in this, we have a good, right? So with that incentive, they started preparing and studying. And when they are studying, they come across the facts that their own habits are going to cause them the cancer. So this is a self-education program. Self-educating program. Right? If the parent says, don't touch tobacco, no alcohol, no red meat, the boy is not going to listen. But now he is getting educated himself. That yes, if I do that, this will be the result. And I cannot blame. So after these 30, 40, 50 students will talk, then I will wrap up for half an hour. And that will be like a strong, yes, amazing. I took nearly 6 months to convince 53 colleges in JNTU University. I was going alone every day. Even in our ISKCON, so many leaders, they said, why you are a crazy person. This is not going to work out. This is not going to happen. Okay. But I took a challenge, and every day, sometime, I drove myself 170 kilometers and went to the college and conducted and came back. Okay. So 53 colleges, we conducted this campaign, and then we had the university finals. And in the university final, see, this is how each college, everyone, whether it is Muslim, Christian, Hindu, everyone will, because cancer is cancer. They don't discriminate, right? And this is state government approved. This is central government approved program. Okay? And no one can ask me to remove my tilakam, right? And this is my IMI, right? What could be done? Whether you like or not. Okay. So hundreds of students are sitting in each college, and we are conducting the campaign. Students are participating in good numbers. See this? Each and every college, hundreds of students are there. And everyone is appreciating ISKCON for conducting such a nice campaign. So I was feeling so happy. And then we did the university final. And in the university final, we invited Mr. J.D. Lakshmi Narayana. He was the CBI chief, All India CBI chief then. He is Mr. J.D. Lakshmi Narayana. and he was the chief guest, and he gave the prizes to the winners of the JNTU University. And because he was the chief guest, all the media there were completely, like it was a big press room, and more than 60 media people, all the newspapers, TVs, and everyone, they were crowded. Okay? And next day, our news was there in each and every newspaper of Hyderabad. ISKCON doing a great service to the society. And they are writing Founder Acharya. I gave in the press note. I was so happy. Yes, my purpose is done. Okay? All the news channels in the city, they are telecasting the news. And everyone appreciative. I felt great happiness. So then I collected all the appreciation letters from the different colleges, the press coverage, press news, and TV news, and then I flew to Kolkata to my friend Dayaram Prabhu. And I met Dayaram Prabhu in Kolkata temple, and I explained to him, see, this is what he was done, and this is the outcome, and this is the report. Yes, very nice. Now you need to go and take permission from Pancharatna Prabhu in Mayapur, because he is the minister for youth preaching. So if he, welcome Prabhu. So if he approves, then we can adopt this campaign in ISKCON, otherwise not. So he gave me the phone number of contact of Pancharatna Prabhu, and I called Pancharatna Prabhu. Prabhu, I want to come and meet you. He said, morning 8 a.m. at my house. All right? So I came to Mayapur Dham with details, and I went to his house at morning 8 a.m. See, these so many newspapers, more than 400 newspapers has covered our news so far. 400. Big news. Without any spending money. Okay? And they're appreciating ISKCON. So, then I met Pancharatna Prabhu, and Pancharatna Prabhu asked me, said me, I don't promote this. Where is ISKCON that? Where is Bhagavad Gita in this? Where is Prabhupada? Why do you conduct this? We don't do that. So please stop it. Pancharatna Prabhu said. Yes, Mayapur. I will show you that slide. So Pancharatna Prabhu said that you need to stop it immediately. I said, well, Prabhu, you are senior, and I will stop it. And before I leave, I need your 5 minutes. I want to show you something, what happened. Okay? He said, okay, 5 minutes. I said, gentleman promise, 5 minutes I will take. I put on one small clipping, 5 minutes video clipping. And he was seeing all the things happening. Then he sat straight, he was seeing with full attention. 5 minutes I let him see the presentation. And then after 5 minutes, 1 second. This is Pancharatna Prabhu, Mayapur. Mataji, you know him, right? Yes. So, this is my meeting with Pancharatna Prabhu, and this was the... After he saw my 5 minutes video, I asked him 3 questions. My first question was, could you see Srila Prabhupada in this? What was the first question? Very much. I said, okay. Could you see ISKCON in this? Very much. Shall I stop this campaign? Never. 3 questions in 5 minutes. Okay. Could you see Srila Prabhupada in this? His answer was, very much. Could you see ISKCON in this? Very much. Shall I stop this campaign? Never. So it is approved, fully approved. Please introduce in more places. That's what he said. Because after conducting the session with J.D. Lakshmi Narayana, I thought I should have more glamour to it. So why not I approach some TV people and ask them to conduct the finals in the TV studio. So I am a crazy person, I think big. So I started approaching the major TV stations and they told 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 15 lakhs. I said, no, I want free, absolutely. They said, you are a crazy person, it never happens. I said, okay. So then I was sitting in one more TV station. I was talking with the manager. That was CVR channel. Mr. Leelanand Prabhu must be knowing. CVR channel is a famous channel, good channel. So I was sitting with the manager of CVR News, and CVR also they rejected. I was about to stand up. I said, sir, there is a benefit for your channel. He said, what benefit? I said, 53 colleges participated in this campaign. Each college has minimum of 1,000 students. Yes. 53,000 families. Yes. This campaign will be seen by 53,000 extra people. Your channel will become more popular. His eyes rolled. You contact me after 2 days. What did he say? Yes. I went praying to Srila Prabhupada again. Srila Prabhupada, please help me. After 2 days, I called him, sir, Mr. Prasad, what happened? I am Mahashringadas from ISKCON. Okay, madam has approved your campaign. Done. Okay? And then we had 60 minutes in the studio. So seeing this video, this was telecasted in a very nice TV station for 60 minutes, and that was a good breakthrough. And if you see this, you will find big cutouts of Srila Prabhupada. Do you see this? And in the podium there is name ISKCON. So before this campaign, I spent 70,000 rupees on preparing these cutouts of Srila Prabhupada and ISKCON. So everywhere in the studio, wherever the camera is, they will see Srila Prabhupada. That was my purpose. And that was achieved. So when Pancharatna Prabhu saw this, he said, yes, there is Prabhupada. Sir, Prabhu, ISKCON is there? Yes, ISKCON is very much there. I showed him all the newspaper cuttings, approximately 200 newspapers so far that time in 2018. And he saw everywhere ISKCON, 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 ISKCON. Yes. So I said, Prabhu, here we are not to give them prasadam also. In Food for Life, you have to deliver prasadam. Right? Lot of expense is going on. Lot of responsibility. Here, maximum we have to deliver one lecture. And all ISKCON devotees are expert in giving lecture. So what is big problem? This program we can adapt. And we will move so forward and people will appreciate. They will appreciate ISKCON, they will appreciate Srila Prabhupada, they will know ISKCON, and then they will go back to the house, they will see that who best speakers of ISKCON are there, and they will connect with them online, on digital platform. Right? So the barrier is over. And then that was fully approved. And then I went back in 2019, again I went to the Education Ministry and I asked them, I showed them the report that time. So he was very much impressed. He said, this year I give you permission for each and every university of Telangana. I said, thank you. Okay. And then I went to the NSS chief. I showed him that, see, this is it. Please give us, cooperate with us for every college, every university. He said, okay, done. And then in 2019, we could cover 230 colleges, and immediately after that, Corona broke out. So we had to hold. But we could cover 230 colleges. And the chief guest was Governor of Telangana, Dr. Tamilsai Soundarajan. Yes? And she was very appreciative. Recently, Dr. Tamilsai Soundarajan has given us a special appreciation letter to ISKCON. Like Srila Prabhupada, when people complained about, so many newspapers, they are writing so much bad about ISKCON and this and that, and Srila Prabhupada was taking breakfast and Srila Prabhupada was listening, and after that Srila Prabhupada asked, the devotee complained, see Prabhupada, they are saying so much bad about ISKCON. Srila Prabhupada asked, no, this is very good. And he was said, what good in this, Srila Prabhupada? Srila Prabhupada said, 26 times they have written Hare Krishna and ISKCON. That is not good? And he said, yes, good. That's fine. So at least nothing bad here. Nobody said any ill about ISKCON, about our activity. Everybody appreciated. They are appreciating ISKCON. They are appreciating Srila Prabhupada. That's good. And we could communicate with lots of you, this youth. That was the main prime purpose. So next year we had is coming.
ఎన్ఎస్ఎస్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో బ్లడ్ డొనేషన్ నిర్వహించారు. యువ భారతదేశంలో తెలంగాణ ఒక యువ రాష్ట్రమని, ఈ రాష్ట్రాన్ని జాగ్రత్తగా చూసుకోవడం తమ బాధ్యత అన్నారు గవర్నర్ తమిళసై సౌందరరాజన్. క్యాన్సర్ ట్రీట్మెంట్ ఉంది కానీ పబ్లిక్ లో దాని అవగాహన లేదన్నారు. అలాగే మాల్ న్యూట్రిషన్ పై కూడా మహిళల్లో అవగాహన పెరగాలన్నారు. అవగాహన పెరిగితేనే వ్యాధిని నిర్మూలించగలమన్నారు తమిళసై సౌందరరాజన్.
May I request, you are the future India.
ISKCON, right? You can see that?
Happy to see.
So when she is talking, every channel in the state is telecasting this event.
So first of
and
all,
ISKCON is getting transmitted.
Beginning the speech,
right? That was the prime purpose.
And thank
that purpose was done.
Everyone donated the blood for the cause of diseased people of Telangana and other states. My respects to Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, VC, who has clearly delivered his message, very clear in his vision, clearly delivered his message.
So, this was about 2009. In this year, now in 2022, 29th of October, disappearance day of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. This year when we conducted the finals of JNT University, we had 40,000 college students, 40. And the mega star of Telugu film industry, Mr. Chiranjeevi, he was the chief guest who stayed in the program for 2 hours. 2 hours. That person, if you take a picture showing a finger like this, he will send you a bill of 20 lakhs. Right? Yes? For your product, he will just show a finger like this and you need to pay a bill of 20 lakhs. He talked about Srila Prabhupada For 10 minutes, he glorified Srila Prabhupada and ISKCON. 10 minutes. I have that clipping. I will show you. He performed Aarti to Srila Prabhupada. Overnight, every TV channel, all the YouTube channels, all the students, you have seen 40,000 college students dancing. No, they So, amazing success. Thousands and thousands of youth, right? They are getting connected. They are chanting Hare Krishna. And another thing, this year we are going to cover 500 colleges in the state. So it started with 53 colleges. Now it has reached 500 colleges because I have a small team. My request is, if all the different states in India, they take to this campaign, we will be covering thousands of colleges across India. Everyone will appreciate ISKCON, right? And there is no expense. And corporates will fund you. I am getting the funds from the corporates, CSR funding. Okay? So what is loss? Right? And they are chanting. And out of these 500 colleges, at least 100 colleges are positive. 100 colleges are very receptive. They are allowing, Prabhu, you talk whatever you want to talk. You talk Bhagavad Gita, you talk Bhagavatam. Whatever we feel like you talk in our college, no issue. So what's the issue? Now you have 100 good colleges. In our Rath Yatra 2021, 2022, we had 580 students as volunteers. All volunteers were from colleges. Now we have such a robust system, we just call different NSS heads, we need these many number of volunteers, such and such date, this is the venue. They don't question us. Whether it is Rath Yatra or this is Janmashtami or this is what, they are all ready. They put tilakam and they just dress and they are ready. So a nice campaign which could be taken forward and which is definitely going to help people, because if at all you have to fight this disease, you need to talk about it. Nobody is talking, you see. If at all you get some news that is only on the 4th February, World Cancer Day, little article will come about cancer, that's all. Right? But a lot of discussions should take place on the different aspects and issues related to it, the cause for it, right? The people need to talk about their lifestyle, their food habits, their sleeping habits, their eating habits, okay? Recreation. Why this is happening? As I said, only 7.5% is hereditary. Rest is acquired. Always remember this dialogue. Rest is acquired. Acquired by hard struggle. Like you acquire money with the hard struggle, right? With the great struggle, Prabhu has acquired crores of rupees, right? We tell that and everyone clap. So similarly, you need to clap. He struggled hard and acquired cancer in his lifetime. Okay? So we are helping people to prevent it. Right? And for that, they are appreciating ISKCON. We are having good relationship with them. And recently, because now the Education Ministry has a very good rapport with us, the commissioner, okay, the commissioner of the Education Department. So recently I have taken permission. He was a Muslim person, IS officer, because all these commissioners are Muslim. Hindu, Muslim, all are IS. So his name was Mr. Jalil, Sayyid Jalil. I approached to Sayyid Jalil with a letter and I said, sir, please give the permission. Because he was in charge for all the intermediate colleges. Okay? So I approached with a letter. He said, what permission you want? I said, sir, this is about sustainability. He looked at me. What is this sustainability? Sustainability of whom? So I said, air, soil, and water. Huh? Air, soil, and water? He started reading my letter because he was leaving the office. So he just sat down on the chair outside his office like this. There was a chair. He sat there down and he started reading my letter. He covered the whole letter in 5 minutes. Then he looked at me. I said, sir, please give permission. And then he signed there itself. So now ISKCON Kukatpalli has reached to all the intermediate colleges, all the degree colleges, engineering colleges, medical colleges, MBA, MCA colleges across Telangana. We can reach more than 30 lakh students in the state. 30 lakh. Right? And this process is so successful. Right? This has been approved by the Education Minister, approved by the Governor, approved by the NSS. Okay? So no resistance. And any state you want, you just give me a call. Okay? I can meet the minister, I can meet the concerned officers, and within a day or two they will approve. Because initial doing it once is difficult. Now lot of credentials are there. Right? So they can't, they can see the results, and it has been approved by the NSS. NSS is the central government body. Right? So a nice program, nice campaign, we can take to it, and we can help people get rid of cancer and so many diseases, and we can push ISKCON and Srila Prabhupada, introduce Srila Prabhupada in each and every student's life. Right? Happy? Thank you. If you have any questions, you can ask. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, so that is this was the first round. The first round is that, see, now I have their datas. I have their contacts. Phone number, email IDs, everything is there. So I will set up the YouTube channel. Okay? That channel will be different than this, my normal channel, where I will not have the identity as a Bhagavatam speaker. Okay? Like when I go to the colleges, there also I talk for hours, but I talk about the cancer and different lifestyle issues. Okay? So such type of lectures will be promoted on that, so the students could be connected. The main purpose is to connect. If they are connected with you, Prabhu, today or tomorrow, they will be looking at our other material also. Right? Because everywhere they are seeing this. The trademark is always there. This is always there. So they know in the heart of the heart. Like, you know, there's such a big program. I am planning another program which has been, already I took approval of the PA of the Chief Minister. This time the Chiranjeevi was chief guest, right? You have seen Chiranjeevi is a mega star. Another program I am planning with 1,25,000 students in the stadium. The biggest ever program. Okay? And you have seen the stage. They sponsored, they spent 50 lakhs on this. The stage and arrangements, 50. Okay? And Hare Krishna was there. Got my point? Boys are dancing or not? They are chanting or not? Okay? So, we need to enter like a needle. Come out like a plow. Right? Sometime we need to change according to the time, place and circumstances our approach in order to enter. Right? To penetrate. Yes. And this is possible. This is possible, affordable, and scalable. Right? We can increase to n number of colleges with our framework. Even suppose you don't have volunteers to go and speak there, okay, fine, let them conclude. But as a mandatory rule, I have a rule that they need to put ISKCON banner. The banner is designed by us. We send them the banner. So they forward me their video coverage, and that video coverage must have our banner in the background. Okay? So all the students, invariably, they know that this is a ISKCON program. They know Swamiji. Okay? They recognize him by face. Got my point? So what is the problem? Purpose is done. So many, they say, we know your one Swamiji. I said, whom? Guru Gopal Swami. Some of them they spell Gaur Gopal, some of them say Guru Gopal Swami. Amog Leela Prabhu. We are seeing his channel, we are seeing his YouTube. I said, very good, please continue. Right? So they will connect. They will see some or other. They will find out. Now the net is so common. Everyone is having the digital, right? Every student. So once they find interest, okay, this was ISKCON, there, let me see some more about ISKCON. They just Google, they just YouTube, right? And they find our speakers. They listen to their talk. Got my point? So the door is open. The door which was closed for years together, now that barrier is over. Correct? So that was the challenge, and this is how we met that challenge. That now we have a good reception. Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, he was the principal secretary of the CM that time. Jayesh Ranjan. Okay? So such type of people, and they are participating, they are appreciating, yes, this is a good program, good event. ISKCON is doing good social activity, helped to the society. Because some people, they cannot appreciate Bhagavad Gita. Okay? But they appreciate ISKCON's food for life. Yes or no? Huh? They appreciate ISKCON for food for life. And once somebody appreciates ISKCON, he is appreciating Srila Prabhupada. Yes? So that is happening. Now they are appreciating, yes, this campaign is very good. We like Kill Cancer program. This is very good initiative. Even Muslims, they are talking. Everyone appreciating, yes, it's a good initiative. Yes, Mata? You want to say?
But I like the process that you put Prabhupada. It has to be very visible. Yeah. So the books, Prabhupada, even like Food for Life, it became a brand now. But they don't know it's from Prabhupada. So therefore, Prabhupada must, like you did, must be prominent.
Before that TV campaign, I spent 70,000. Our temple is in this much area, Mataji. This much only. This is the smallest center of ISKCON in India. In Hyderabad, he knows, right? This much area, Mataji. Okay, 3rd floor. Okay? But Srila Prabhupada said, think big. And I have that disease. Okay? So always I think big. And by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we are able to do it. We have completed 40,000 students. We are going to meet 1,25,000 students. Best actor of the India will be coming as a chief guest. Best. You name anyone, I can approach him tomorrow. One already Chiranjeevi has come. Who can demand? Yes. And Chiranjeevi told me, Prabhu, he met with Bhakti Vinod Swami. Yeah, Bhakti Vinod Swami was our guest that day. He spoke so well. And he promised, whenever you want my help, I am ready to come. Right? So, and I didn't pay a single penny. A single penny. No. What more you want? And Srila Prabhupada is everywhere. I make cutouts of Srila Prabhupada in colleges, minimum 6 feet height. Minimum, that's my standard. If you see, everywhere you find big Srila Prabhupada. That's my only passion, Srila Prabhupada to be known everywhere. They should know Srila Prabhupada. And when I speak, then they interact, the students, sometimes they talk, they ask, and then I talk about Srila Prabhupada at length. It gives me an opportunity. And now gradually the college managements, they are, see, Leelanand Prabhu must be knowing, there is CMR group. CMR group chief, the director of CMR, 3 directors were sitting in the cabin. And I had a talk with them. And then one of the director is saying, Prabhu, we will give you 250 square yards in our campus. How much? Square yards in my campus. You can set up your kitchen and you can do your this Food for Life program. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Very inspiring. What a small squirrel can do in the large program. I had a small question, not a question, actually an observation, because this topic really intrigued me and that's why I came for it, killing cancer. We in ISKCON, in our own society, are seeing a lot of cancer patients. And we don't take tobacco, we don't take intoxicants. So have you thought of the other like you said, like you mentioned it, lifestyle disorders and wrong food habits and all. Can this be promoted within our society also? And through maybe like this elocution only, because in the name of prasadam we are eating many viruddhahar that is causing. So can we do that in our society as a campaign also, is my question.
If they take this advice, because so much of sugar is going. Prabhu, this is prasad. And we eat and eat and eat and eat lots and lots of sugar, right? Yes? Everywhere. So this needs to be stopped. So many habits, okay? We are eating so much of prasadam at night. Yes or no? This needs to be stopped. No, evening you required least. Evening you require least. Especially, I am talking about those who are above 45. Very needed, not good. Actually, now I am disturbed because I am here. When I am in Hyderabad, my last meal is at 5:30. Fruits at 5:30 and then morning I take. So intermittent fasting is very good. All the type of cool drinks has to be stopped totally. So many things, Mataji. If I speak, I will be taken in a bad way. So I don't talk about that. If the leaders are ready to implement, if the leaders are ready and open, these things are very common. Which I am talking is not something unique. These are the facts, proven facts, which could be implemented. The aluminum utensils could be immediately stopped. Right? Sugar needs to be totally stopped. White salt to be totally stopped.
Directly, like you said, directly advising is not possible. As you saw in this youth campaign. Similarly, can we think of some this kind of elocution contests or somewhere where our own devotees are studying all this? Because if we give awareness, nobody listens. But if you...
It so happened, 6 years ago, I approached one big engineering college. That was my first meeting with the principal. So, principal agreed for my talk. I was there to talk about stress management. And I said, okay, then he sat with me on table and he said that, how many students you want in the auditorium? That was a very strange question for me. That how many students? I said, what is the capacity of the auditorium? He said, 1,200. I said, then let all 1,200 sit in that. What is the question? No, we don't want to lose the name of our college. I said, by talking me, how you will lose the name of the college? This was very surprising for me. So he said, no. Because to control 1,200 students, we require 40 professors. We require 40 professors. And you said you will talk for 1.5 hours. So I cannot spare 40 professors for you. Please. So I was surprised. I said, no, what happened? No, they will hoot you. They will insult you. They will shout. You don't know these students. I said, sir, no problem. I am habituated. I have seen so much. Let them, whatever they do. You take all your professors back and I will continue. He said, no, we don't want you. You are a respectable person. He said, sir, please rely on me. Nothing like this will happen. You please come. And then, with so much of fear, when he was introducing me, the boys were, the कार्यक्रम चल रहा था पूरा, full, and I was seeing, and the boys were looking at me as some new creature, with the tilak and choti, and in the college I wear the suit, so they thought some new model has come. So then I started, he introduced me and Namam Vishnu Padaya. I continued my class for 3 hours, not 1.5. How much? And not a single boy stood for washroom also. There was no whistling, there was no yelling, there was no shouting. And the principal, after 3 hours, he came to me, what you are doing? Can you join our college? I said, no, I have not come for this purpose. I am serving ISKCON. And they kept my program second day in another college in their campus. They have 18 colleges. And for 6 days, I went to that campus in each college. After 6 days, I said, I have another engagement. And there was no such issue. So, everyone likes, if we introduce to our college, our students, this is very essential. And as you said, if we tell them, that will not work. We can inspire them to get educated. And this campaign is just to inspire them. This is a self-educating program. Okay? Then they don't know also that this happened. When they study, then there are so many students, they confess, oh, this is so nice. I never knew that this will happen like that. I will stop sugar. Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, it was a very great initiative, very inspiring also, and very prestigious for ISKCON. I would like to ask, what did it inspire you to take initiative in spreading the ISKCON name and Srila Prabhupada's name on the topic cancer? There could be other possible and many other prominent issues in the society.
See, actually my daughter and I, so many times we discuss that Srila Prabhupada should be given Bharat Ratna. Right? And then I told my daughter, beta, government listens to the people, followers. Right? Correct, Mataji? So, it will be seen, it will be possible if we have that type of followership. Millions of people, they follow us. And how it will happen? If I stick with only Bhagavad Gita, it will not be possible. I need to enter in their area, in their den, and convince them. Right? So, with that purpose, we devised this plan. How can we enter? How they start appreciating and connecting with ISKCON? Yes, and Srila Prabhupada. Then it will happen. And my daughter is still on the work. Now she is at Stanford and she is conducting now a interview with Mrs. Obama and with, Indra Nooyi and all, big figures. And she is in charge of ISKCON Silicon Valley preaching program and doing very well there. So we are on the, whatever the squirrel can try, will try. Right? I have initiated and we have come to this stage by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. I am sure someday we'll be moving forward. Yes. I need your blessings and cooperation in this program. Yes. Thank you.